How's everybody doing? Alright, how you doing? My name is Nostalgic Wiz. This is my first YouTube video. And my first YouTube video is about, I know I'm late in the game. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's bashing it, trashing it. But I want to give my opinion. I hope y'all respect it. And here's my view of it. I just saw the Ghostbusters 2016 movie. And woo, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. Now, the way I'm going to do this review, I'm going to come at it with a different angle about how I saw the movie. Okay, Saturday that passed, my sister invited me to come over to our house to play a couple of games with her coworkers and my nephew. And we played some Monopoly Empire, which is a good game, and some Pokino. While we're waiting for one of her co-workers to show up, she said, let's look at a movie. She has, I'm not going to reveal the website, but the website has the movies that's out in the theaters now. You can see it on your phone. I believe she has that same website. It's on her TV. And she asked me what movie do I want to see. And I said, oh, I want to see the new Ghostbusters movie. It was a lot of backlash about it. People said it was bad. I need to see it for myself because I am a true Ghostbusters fan. I love the original. I even like 2. People got mixed reviews about Ghostbusters 2, but I think it to me it was a good movie. It could have been better, but it was what it was. And I'm a fan of the cartoon. I got the games, and I want to see what this movie see how bad it is, or maybe it's good. So long story short, yes, it was bad. It was bad. It was like, did they really look at this and be like, I don't think we should release it? No, y'all shouldn't have put out this shit. They shouldn't have put out this shit. Now, I'm not trying to make this a long review. I'll try to make this short and sweet, but I got some things I want to put out too about it. In the first place, I remember when the trailers, I saw the 2 trailers. Right there, they look bad. The movie looks bad. But now, I'm gonna give away something. I don't know if y'all caught on to it. Okay, the first trailer, it says 30 years ago, 4 scientists saved New York City. Now a new team will answer the call. I was like, okay. Now, unfortunately, Harold Ramis, a.k.a. Egon Spengler, is no longer with us. But I'm so glad that he's not around to see this shit. Now, okay, hold on to that thought for a minute. 30 years ago, 4 scientists saved New York City. Now, 3 of them are left. The original 3 Ghostbusters were in the reboot, but they're not the characters that they were on the original Ghostbusters. Bill Murray is not Peter Venkman. Dan Aykroyd is not Ray Stantz, and Ernie Hudson is not Winston Sedmore. I have a problem with that. Okay, even the part when it came up to Bill Murray, he is not Peter Venkman. He's some other character. I was like done. I said, I don't want to see it no more. I was done because I was like, why Bill Murray is not Peter Venkman on here? And I think the trailer kind of mislead to the fact that, okay, the 3 scientists that's alive is in the movie, but they're not the characters that they played in the original. That's where the real problem is right there. Another problem I have is with the jokes. Even when my nephew pointed out to me, and I just called him, it's like the jokes were forced. It's like they were trying way too hard in this movie. The ghosts don't look scary. The ghosts look all Scooby Doo-ish, and Eddie Murphy's Haunted Mansion-ish. It's like, what effort did they put into this? Even the original, I'm sure, and then another thing I think too, the movie looks rushed. It's like they didn't put no time into this movie. It's like Paul Vig is like, okay, yo, we're behind schedule. Come on, we got to get this movie out in a month. No, where the original Ghostbusters, I'm sure they took that time making that movie. From my understanding, it took them months to do that, to do the Ghostbusters. And what they said, which I should follow this quote: patience is the key in virtual life. If you have a lot of patience, I think whatever you're doing, the results will come out more. It will come out better. That's what I meant to say. The results, or whatever, if you put a lot of time to it, the results will be better and then some. I think they didn't took their time with this movie. They rushed this movie. Okay? And even from the beginning, the Ghostbusters going to be female, I had no problem with it. I was all for it. I remember months ago when the Entertainment Weekly magazine came out and said that the new Ghostbusters movie coming out, and they're gonna be female. I was all for it as long as the script is good, the plot and the story is good. Hopefully, the original 3 Ghostbusters, or at least 2 out of 3, will pass the torch off to them. I think it would be an alright movie. Nope, it didn't go that way. And I'm gonna go over the place with my review here. I remember when the Ghostbusters trailer came out, one of my favorite internet characters, Angry Video Game Nerd, aka James Rolfe, when he said that he's not going to see it because he's a real Ghostbusters fan, and he also stated that I wouldn't call it a remake or a reboot. It's a name make. That's exactly what this movie is. It's a name make. It's like they're piggybacking off the franchise and try to make it into their own. I think that's where the real problem is. And I think I'm speaking for all Ghostbusters fans all over the world, that how you going to remake something as iconic and classic as Ghostbusters, have the original cast on there, but they're not the characters that they play. They even had Annie Potts, who played Janine, as the receptionist. She's a receptionist in a hotel in the name make, but she's not Janine. Did I miss something here? It was bad. I think everybody got different opinions about it, on what's wrong with it. I think that the script is wrong. I should have wrote the script to this, because here's the reason why. I think the reason why it got so much of a backlash, because all the Ghostbusters fans all over the world, we wanted that Ghostbusters 3 movie. We wanted that. That name make could have been it. All they had to do, if the script, all they had to do was have the original Ghostbusters pass off the torch to the female Ghostbusters, teaching them the ropes. That could have been our Ghostbusters 3 right there, but unfortunately it didn't turn out that way. So I think we're gonna have to accept the fact that if y'all got the Xbox 360 Ghostbusters game, or the Wii U game with the original cast, the voices on it, I think that's our Ghostbusters 3 right there. It is, because this shit here, this movie here is like, what the fuck are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Y'all just ruined a great classic franchise. and two, I gotta talk about Thor, aka Chris Hemsworth. The character he played, yeah, he's the receptionist, but he is dumb as shit. And I was like, well, and as I can't even look at if when I see him as Thor in the next Avengers movie, I can't look at him the same like, oh, damn. I can't believe that he went from that character to Thor. It's, it's just it was just strange to me. Now let's talk about did I laugh throughout the movie? I think I laughed like maybe a total of 5 times. That was it. If even that, 4 times. Now, I'm gonna tell you what the funniest part is. I didn't even tell you about the copy of the movie. When I was looking at the movie, it wasn't a clear copy. You could tell somebody recorded it with their phone or little camcorder. I'm gonna tell you what the funniest part of the movie is. By me saying that, the funniest part of the movie is some guy walked in the middle of the movie. I think that was the funniest part. Somebody walked in on the movie. Oh shit! It was bad. The ghost looked Scooby Doo-ish. Eddie Murphy's Haunted Mansion-ish. It was. Oh, damn! They fucked up a classic. It wasn't because of the 4 females. All of them, I liked all 4 of them. They were funny, but I think, like I said, I think the script was bad, and the jokes were forced. Even the part at the end where they shot, they was aiming. they took out the which is the ghost from the Ghostbusters logo. They shot him right there. I was like, oh my god, like really? And I looked at a lot of I looked at a lot of YouTubers give their reviews, and I'm trying not to get give the same. I was like, I feel the same way. Some people say it's a man hating movie. To some degree, I think it is because they aimed at that spot on that ghost, got Chris Hemsworth like an idiot. The guy that I did laugh at this part with the flipping the bird. You know, I was like, yo, follow this. You know, you see where it's going? Right here. And then they kicked him out. At that scene right there, I think that scene was long more than it should have. It's like he was flipping the bird for like 5 minutes. Like, okay, can we move on now? No, he's still flipping the bird. I think that scene prolonged more than it should. And they got the dude look like an asshole. It's like all the guys in this movie were either an idiot or an asshole. I felt some kind of way about that. And they say it's supposed to be a female empowerment movie. I don't think it's the issue, but it's not one of the. It's one of the issues. It's not the main issue. The main issue, I think, to me, in my opinion, it had a bad script. It was a bad story. People say it was like a bad SNL skit from the fact that a couple of ladies were from SNL. They just ruined a great franchise. Now, this, I'm thinking, I should have wrote the script to that. I should have wrote the script to this movie. I could have made this the Ghostbusters 3 all of the Ghostbusters fans all over the world want. Just simple, just one thing. Have the original cast, pass off the torch to them. We would have been, I think I would have been satisfied with that, even with the bad jokes, with the bad special effects, maybe with a bad story. As long as you have that, long as you have the original cast pass off the torch to the female Ghostbusters, that could have been just that moment right there would have been our Ghostbusters 3. We finally saw Peter Venkman again. We finally saw Ray Stantz. We finally saw Winston Sedmore. But we didn't get that. So because of that, I think the movie is shit. Let's be honest. The movie is shit. And there's really nothing else to say about it. I don't get it. They ruined a great iconic franchise. Also, what I want to say is that yes, I am a true Ghostbusters fan for the fact that I grew up. I remember it was one of my favorite movies of all time. I used to look at it on the Betamax VCR. Do y'all know what that is? Yeah, I'm that old. I saw Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I saw every cartoon. I remember I saw the Ghostbusters cartoon for 2 months. And this is how great it was. This is a great cartoon for the fact 2 months in, I'm like, wait a minute. They ain't show a rerun of an episode yet. It had that many episodes. So, yeah, the Ghostbusters, it was a great cartoon. I remember I had the shitty ass Nintendo game, but I liked it because it was Ghostbusters. I found something in it. I had the Sega Master System Ghostbusters game. That was better than the Nintendo game. I regretted not having the Genesis Ghostbusters game, but it was I think one of my friends had it and I played it. It was good. And then I bought my son I bought him the Xbox 360 Ghostbusters game. And I seen him playing it. I was like, yes, the original 4 Ghostbusters on here. They did the voices on it. That's not Ghostbusters 3 right there. As far as the Ghostbusters 3 being the movie this is not going to happen. That name make could have been it if they did what I said as far as that script goes. But they did. It was bad. I was disappointed and appalled by it. So, and the rumor is they gonna make a sequel of that shit. I say to Paul Fig, don't even waste your time. Don't do it. The franchise is already ruined. Why ruin it some more? Well, that's all I gotta say about it. I hope you like my comment. If you do, I appreciate. If you don't, that's okay either way. This is Nostalgic Wiz for Ghostbusters 2016. I'm gonna come at you with a new video soon. Holla.